Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope y'all doing great today. We're back with one that it's one of the ones that I said that I was gonna be doing some different stuff on. I ran across one here that is this right here. It's why hip hop loves Dragon Ball. Um, I'm sure y'all have noticed from some of the posts. Y'all know I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. Uh, yeah, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. And always have been. Always have been. Uh, well, anime itself, to be honest. So I was real interested in this video, so I was going to check it out. So figured I'd check it out. See if y'all might like it too.
And the award for anime of the year goes to...
This is Megan the Stallion in Tokyo presenting an award for Best Anime of the Year. For the uninitiated, you might be a little confused as to why she would be the one chosen for this in particular. Why Megan the Stallion? Why Anime of the Year? The thing is, Meg is a massive anime fan and is constantly talking about what shows she's watching.
I just saw on Twitter, it was like this, some dudes were like in an uproar because I like anime. And I'm like, just cause I got a butt, like just cause I got a fat ass, don't mean I can't watch anime.
And if you stalk her Instagram, like I tend to do, you might.
Oh, people should mess with her because she likes that. That's messed up, man. I don't know. I don't think I know a single person that doesn't like Dragon Ball, in particular.
I like anime. And I'm like,
specifically Dragon Ball Z.
Just because I got a butt, like just because I got a fat ass, don't mean I can't watch anime.
And if you stalk her Instagram, like I tend to do, you might notice that even the way she dresses is often inspired by her favorite anime. Megan the Stallion is a weeb.
I've never known that.
And she's not the only one. Since the 90s and...
Did they just say weeb? Weeb, like W-E-E-B.
You might notice that even the way she dresses is often inspired by her favorite anime. Megan the Stallion is a weeb. And she's not the only one. Since the 90s, an astonishing amount of rappers have been influenced by anime in one way or the other. And I can talk about the influence of anime in general on rap culture, but there's this one show in particular that I think has had the largest influence on rap culture and single-handedly provided a collective memory for an entire generation. Of course, I'm talking about none other than Dragon Ball Z. See, Dragon Ball is to anime what conservatives think weed is to crack. One day you're just a kid practicing the fusion dance with your friend.
Okay, I think that was a little unnecessary line right there. I think I fall in the conservative area. I don't know. I just don't really care. I just want to do me. Yeah, I'm registered as an independent though. But I don't get that conservative thing. I don't know about that. That's weird.
See, Dragon Ball is to anime what conservatives think weed is to crack. One day you're just a kid practicing the fusion dance with your friends, and then suddenly you're in a rundown motel freebasing episodes of Chainsaw Man, trying to figure out how you're going to renew your Crunchyroll subscription for the month. It's that serious. And just as a disclaimer.
Oh, that oh man, go home when he did that. Oh my gosh. Look out, Sil.
Before you start typing that comment, I'm not trying to say that Dragon Ball is the only anime that has a major influence on hip-hop. I can talk about Cowboy Bebop or Samurai Champloo, or honestly I can spend the next year making videos about the quasi-symbiotic relationship between anime and the culture in general. But for this video, I want to focus on Dragon Ball Z.
He forgot his trailer. I remember that. Or tractor. He forgot his tractor.
very mature.
Timing is everything. The rise of rap music in the 90s almost perfectly matches the rise of anime, at least for American audiences. The action block on Cartoon Network featuring Dragon Ball Z started in the summer of '98 and coincided.
Yeah, I remember that. Wednesdays, waited for them. And in hindsight, we found out that they was having issues getting everything and stuff, because they kept resetting it to like the damn Cell Saga, and it's not a bad saga, but it's what they kept resetting it to it, and it's a really long one. But they would have to do that though, because to get caught up on work.
Featuring Dragon Ball Z started in the summer of '98 and coincides with rap quickly becoming the top-selling music genre in America. So a bunch of kids are being introduced to this new form of animation that looks nothing like your Looney Tune or Disney art style, and all the while, those kids are seeing a stronger and more diverse emphasis being placed on rap music. I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but I think one of the biggest facets of Dragon Ball's influence is its consistency. Consistency in character and style and tropes.
Yeah.
For instance, say that you like Superman. That can mean
Character. Yeah, I think that's what. Did he say that? Character growth. Character growth is a big thing. Vegeta, for example, like the Prince of all Saiyans. He is. Man, he's one of the best character developments that I've ever seen in any.
For instance, say that you like Superman. That can mean
I do love
very
Superman.
different things depending on which Superman you're talking about. There can be two Superman fans that have never consumed the same
The real
Superman
Superman.
content, and that would lead to varying views on aspects to Clark Kent's character. Are you talking about All-Star Superman? Or maybe you mean Christopher Reeve's Superman and you don't give a damn about the comics. But now if I say I like Vegeta or Goku, there's only one Vegeta, and we all know what type of shit Vegeta's on.
We're wired that way, didn't you know? Saiyans only like strong women.
Yeah, we got
That's it. That explains everything.
Especially if someone says that they like Frieza, that means you a problem. Because
You are
Frieza
a
is hands
problem.
down one of the most racist
These
allegory
guys
characters
will
in
never
all of
figure it out.
animation.
Fitting image of
I
Goku,
messed
poor
it up.
thing. He's clearly that monkey's offspring. Creatures
That is
start procreating
really-
left and right. It's a damn springtime for monkeys. It seems Goku shared his technique with both his sons like some twisted monkey virus.
But
Hey, yo, that's if no one has seen this before, that the monkey reference is nothing racist or nothing. The Saiyans literally have a tail. They turn into a giant ape.
He's clearly that monkey's offspring. Creatures start procreating left and right. It's a damn springtime for monkeys. It seems Goku shared his technique with both his sons like some twisted monkey virus.
But consistency in the characters of Dragon Ball Z lends itself to a universal understanding for its fan base, which in
Yeah.
turn makes
Grade
those
eight.
characters a perfect reference point for a rapper to get a bar across and invoke a certain emotion from their listeners. Dragon Ball's iconic imagery is also a major through line
Saiyan
for this
3.
aspect as well. Not only do we all know who Goku is as a singular entity, but everyone understands what's going on when that hair turns yellow. It's a triumphant evolution through overwhelming effort. Super Saiyan
Oh, that look. That's that look. That's that look.
turns yellow. It's a triumphant evolution through
See, look at her
overwhelming
break-
effort. Super Saiyan.
Now, that's like the most gangster Goku look ever. If you ever get that look from Goku, teleport out of go to Universe 6.
It's that emphasis on overwhelming effort that seems the most inspiring to the hip-hop genre. In his 2009 book, The Tao of Wu, RZA described Dragon Ball Z as being the journey of the black man in America. The story of an outsider and an underdog that lost the memories of where he originally came from.
You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps. His
I'm sorry,
But
y'all.
one thing that I found fascinating is a 2015 article written by Eric Francisco from Inverse, interviewing Adult Swim creative director Jason DeMarco, in which DeMarco confirmed that his team quickly discovered that their anime
DeMarco,
block audience tended to be ethnic minority youths. He says, "We have detailed breakdowns of our audience. Even then, research was a huge thing. We knew that Toonami and Dragon Ball Z in particular over-index with boys and even more with minority audiences." He goes on to say, "We try to get as many different kinds of people watching as possible, but anecdotally, out in the world when we would go to festivals or conventions or just sometimes go speak at schools, there was definitely a large number of minority kids that would come up to me and talk about how much they love Dragon Ball Z." So in response to this,
I really wouldn't say minority. I really don't like that word. Or I shouldn't say I really don't like that word. I just don't like it ever used in that kind of context. I think it touched a lot of people that they didn't have the best background. Like, I don't mean like broke off in the ghetto and the projects. Even like, you know, middle class that barely made it through. Those, you know, from there all the way down to like the ghetto. Everybody resonates with that. It's not about minorities or nothing like that. At least that's my opinion.
speak at schools, there was definitely a large
Just
number
because
of
everybody I know
minority
loves
kids
it.
that would come up to me and talk about how much they love Dragon Ball Z. So in response to this, they would incorporate music into their promos and advertising blocks that would appeal to their audience.
man, I
In
ain't
that
seen that
same
in
article,
so
Jason
long.
DeMarco would go on to say, "We always used a lot of hip hop as well as drum and bass, so not only were they seeing a show that appealed to them, but we also had the music. And the way that it was presented to them was much more appealing than other kids' networks.
Heck
Hip hop is
yeah.
sort of a natural fit for Toonami already. Toonami being the program block
'Cause it's
on Channel
gangsta.
36 that aired the Dragon Ball and other action anime. At least it was Channel 36 for me. That's what I remember. For me, it's very interesting to see that early on with the
Same.
introduction of Dragon Ball Z in the United States, there became this revolving door of influence, with a line of thinking being, the kids that like Dragon Ball Z like rap, so let's make our promos flooded with hip hop sounds and aesthetics, which then attracted and influenced more of those kids later on in life.
For the killer, I'm living a novella. Got me losing hair, man, I'm turning into Krillin.
Okay, for this part, I originally wanted to talk more about Dragon Ball Z references in rap songs, but I realized that there's
Snake
already a
Boy.
great
that's
article
common,
and
okay.
video from Genius detailing a lot of samples and lines used across the years, and I'll link that video and article right below the like and subscribe button. So instead, I want to show you another facet of hip hop that pairs extremely well with Dragon Ball Z, and that's the world of battle rap.
Y'all gonna hear something fire, like this track I just made
Yes.
a banger. I take a razor.
Yeah. In Dragon Ball, man, everybody likes a fair fight. They don't like offing each other. They like, yeah. And it's once you're done, you know, it's let's go get something to eat.
Hear something fire, like this track I just made a banger. I take a razor, cut through his bone till I break his finger, run his head through a wall, look like I'm doing a Kamehameha. What?
Yes, with its over-the-top and bombastic characters and recognizable tropes, DBZ is one of the most effective pop culture references that any battle rapper can use to make the crowd go crazy.
Or we could buy on some street shit. These hands ain't no secret. Boy, I whoop that ass faster than some Dragon Ball Z shit. Yeah, I'm just saying, we can go to... Yeah, I'm just saying, we can go 10 rounds without the trunks. No cameras, pick a low spot. I'll ball my fist, teeing you up. Go on, act Krillin. Launch a campaign like you really that tough. That cap so corny, saying one thing, then they point fingers when that special beam cannon up.
I hit it once, I went 8. Now she could tell I'm a leader. Nigga, please. You'll get a shell from the heater. For you to survive, the doctor have to put your cell in a freezer. Speaking of, I let that full flare point the deuce, throw the beam in your mouth. I'll do the fusion dance with chiller than steam in your house. Boy,
Ace say something about Goku and Snake Way. Well, let's see what your friend think. Wow, we finna see if Mr. Gray Hair can master Ultra Instinct.
But even in the ostentatious scene of rap battles, there is still a deeper and remarkably wholesome.
So, the first couple of rap battles, that was actually really good.
Gray Hair can master Ultra Instinct.
But even in the ostentatious scene of rap battles, there is still a deeper and remarkably wholesome rime scheme waiting to be crafted that is connected to Dragon Ball. For example, this next clip.
Hold it down. Hey, can I talk to y'all real quick? I said we can all agree growing up in a one-parent household is more or less just manageable. And seeing your homies grow up with two and mentally be stable and cool is definitely understandable, but just because I had to chill by myself, learn shit from watching anime doesn't make me a better man than you. But sometimes watching Gohan do a father-son Kamehameha left a bittersweet taste in my mouth that was killing me. Kinda wish my pops had the energy to lend me an extra hand or who you standing? Yo!
At the end of the day, I think that this clip defines my argument. A young man processing his experience growing up through the epic story that is Dragon Ball Z. Admittedly, it's too little for me to say that Dragon Ball influenced hip-hop culture. Goku, Vegeta, and the rest of the Z fighters influenced the world overwhelmingly for the better. Dragon Ball gave a generation collective memories that we are able to bond over, to build bridges with, and not just for young boys, but for girls too. Dragon Ball was published in 1984 and has since provided a snake's way to a world where a young girl from Houston, Texas could eventually travel to Tokyo to present the award for Anime of the Year in 2020.
Hey, Megan, that right there, I don't know. I would trip out. I would trip out. That would be a huge honor. That's awesome that you got to do that. That is freaking awesome.
A young girl from Houston, Texas could eventually travel to Tokyo to present the award for Anime of the Year in 2024. And that's all because of its creator, Akira Toriyama. If you are watching this video, you most likely have already heard the news that on March 1st, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, passed away at the far too young age of 68. The news of his passing was widely felt throughout many spaces and people you wouldn't expect to even give a damn. But that only speaks volumes to Toriyama's influence. As a kid, I met so many friends because of our shared love of Dragon Ball. And the beautiful thing is...
Hold on. I think their fingers are wrong.
Shared love of Dragon...
Oh, they missed their fingers. Over here, the yellow shirt. They missed. They messed it up. Hey, they got it right when they was in the red though. Oh, he's at an angle.
Dragon Ball. And the beautiful thing is that even though I'm older now, I will probably continue to make friends for the same reason. And for that, I just want to say thank you, Akira Toriyama, and may you rest in peace. Thanks for watching the video. Until next time.
Toriyama Sensei. Toriyama-sama, rest in peace. Hey, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I liked that video. I thought there would be a little bit more information in it. It just kind of basically was literally saying that everybody likes Dragon Ball. Y'all let me know what you think down there, though, in the description. Did I just tell you? Yeah, let's see if y'all can... Yeah, see if y'all can comment in the description. I'm a dum-dum. Y'all drop a comment down there. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all like Dragon Ball? If so, like, who's y'all's favorite? I have to go with the Prince. Because he has the best character development. I don't know. I just think, like, Vegeta he's really the one that most people resonates. But everybody really loves, and me too, Goku's character. Goku brought Vegeta to be good ish. Nah, he really is good. He turned out to be really good. Here's something too. Y'all seen when it started? It is still going. To this day, they are still going, even with them. Even with us losing Toriyama, it is still going. The last chapter actually just got released. It was 103, I think, and Super. That was the last one that he actually had input in. I'm fairly certain everybody's going to go in the direction that he was still wanting. So no GTBS. So we still yeah, man, yeah. Hey, much love and respect. I'll catch y'all later.